So first of all, I hope your back's okay after that second fall in Game 5. I know you got some time off before you go to China. Um, you know, just reflecting back on the season, what did you learn about what's possible when a team comes together, and about you in particular, what your potential in this league was?
Yeah, I think when you get all the right pieces together and everybody is willing to put ego aside, you can do great things. And it's kind of like the fairy tale of basketball, you know, it's like a sweet story of you've got all these people who work really hard, who want to win together, who don't care about roles or whatever, they're not interested in the ego side of things, there's no complaining or anything, and then you have success on the back end of it. Like, it's so rare to have a team like that with that culture and mindset and then also have success on top of it, and it's just like, yeah, kind of like the fairy tale of the basketball world, you know, and it's such a sweet story, and I think despite not having the outcome that we had at the end that we wanted, I think it's like almost inspirational, you know, like to have a team like that do what we did.
How about for you? What did you learn about yourself?
The human body is an amazing thing. There were so many times in this season where like I was like scared to wake up in the morning and like see if I could walk in the mornings, and I'd get up and be like, oh, I'm actually fine and I'm gonna go to practice today and I'm gonna run up and down the court again. And I think a lot of it has to do with just like personal mindset and perseverance, but also just like the support staff here have been awesome, and just a will to fight for more success and to fight to win despite what's being thrown at you. And I think that's kind of just been the story of my career. Like, it's just been what I've had to develop as a mindset throughout the years anyway.
Now that it's all said and done, and we can maybe talk about this a little freer, I mean, how much pain were you in with your back? I mean, when Jones ran you over in Game 5, I mean, you were crying when you got up. I mean, that's, as tough as you are, that had to be extremely, extremely painful. Can you maybe tell us a little bit more about what exactly the injury was and how much pain you were in?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still not 100% sure what the full extent of it is. I know they're saying it's muscular. I'm yet to be scanned, so that's coming up. I've got a bit of time, so just waiting and seeing. But they're saying muscular, which is like best case scenario. So it's just, in simplest terms, and this is going to sound really boring and like not exciting, but just a really, really bad bruise. But it's like in a spot in my back and like near a joint that like any movement, anytime I was on my single leg, like my left leg, running, jumping, whatever, like it was just painful to move around, and it was really, really sore to touch as well. So when I landed on it, and then like the force of Jones on me as well, it was just like, yeah, that one hurted.
So you'll get some scans and some treatment, and you think you'll be okay to go to China and play?
Yeah, I think so. I really trust medical here and the doctors and their advice. I think rest can do great things for your body and your mind as well. And yeah, I think like once we get those scans and stuff, we get a clearer picture of what's going on. I don't have any doubts that I'll be fine.
When you look at where you were a year ago, and now you are here now, what was your favorite moment of this season?
Oh, my favorite moment.
We kind of figured what the least favorite moment was, so.
My favorite moment. God, there's so many like little ones that come to mind. I would say, like coming back from Olympic break, you know, we just had like a bit of success at the Olympics, and I was with a great team in the Olympics too, and like good people and stuff. But then I came back from the Olympic break and was like, we went to practice, and I was just like, damn, like I missed you guys. Like I'm so happy to be here. Like I just won a bronze medal, but like this is sick. Like I love being here, and everyone had the same sentiment. Everyone was so happy to see each other after just like being away for a month. And it's not that long, but everyone was just like so keen to be around each other again, and just like so happy that we were all back together again. Which like, I don't know, makes us so sad now too, because not only like did we have a rough end to the season, but like we're not going to see each other again for a long time, and that's like devastating to most of us. Like we're just so sad. We were so happy it went to Game 5, because we're like, yes, we get to spend more time with each other.
Alanna had a lot of really good moments playing in front of the home crowd as well. I wonder if you could just speak on, you know, what it was like playing in front of those sellout Lynx crowds, Maya Moore's retirement, just kind of all of those things you got to experience at home this season.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of garnered this big fan base. I feel like, and they kind of like over the season it increased as time was going on, and like as we kept playing and stuff, people just like loved the way that we played and like loved us as a unit. And we really felt that every time we were out on the floor. Like it wasn't just we're here to watch basketball. Like no, we're here to watch like the Minnesota Lynx like play basketball, and the basketball that they loved to watch. And so it felt really personal. Like there was a really personal connection between us and the Lynx fans. And you can't ask for more than that when it comes to fans. Like it was just awesome to play in front of them, especially in a finals series too, where they really showed out. Like we had 19,000 people come out. Like it was so cool. And then in moments like with Maya Moore's jersey retirement too, like you could just feel that personal connection. Like people just like love Maya for who she was as a basketball player, but also who she is as a person. And yeah, it's a really nice thing to feel as a player when you have that connection with your fans.
Alanna, it's been mentioned a number of times, because kind of jumping off you guys, how much you love spending time with each other. Every offseason has changes, but the starting five under contract for next year, you haven't had a ton of clarity from season to season for the teams you've played for. Just how exciting is it to just know that you all can come back and play with each other once again with this, chip on your shoulder of getting as close as you did?
Yeah, it's exciting. I think sometimes it's like when you finish a season, it's really, really hard to think about the next season coming, and you just want to like take a break and you don't want to think about it for a bit. But I think I'm not going to speak for all of us, but I would assume that like people are already thinking about next season and what we're going to do and how excited we are to play together again and build on what we already kind of created this year. Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun time, an exciting time. Where, like I said, I think we're only going to build on what we've already done. We can only get better. So yeah, I think this off season is going to go by pretty quick, and we'll get back to work again next season.
Just to kind of follow up on that, I mean, the starting five can return obviously, but this team was the chemistry was so incredible and rare, like you said. There are going to be changes. Is there any concern in your mind that kind of level of closeness will be hard to duplicate?
Yes and no. I think just with like the individuals that we had on this team, it made it easy to do. Like it didn't take much effort for us to build that chemistry. I still think it's possible, but it takes a bit of hard work, just like depending on what you've got. And I also think it starts from like your leadership group and like your people who run the show, like your head honcho. So you got Cheryl, who is committed to creating a good culture, and then you've got Fee and Mackie who are committed to running the team the right way and holding people accountable and themselves accountable. So I think, yeah, with people like that kind of setting the tone, it's definitely possible. I wouldn't say that it would be as easy as it was this year, but yeah, you never know. There's always, you can't plan for what's going to happen.